This is the Wizard frame, and I'm going to be talking about the Wizard frame with a Seba boot, and in this case with Seba wheels.
Yo mano, já tu, junta-te à gente. Vem abanar a cabeça para a linha da frente. Tu que certamente andas por aí, curtes de rap, tuga, mas nunca ouviste-me a mim. Eu vi concertos cheios e vazios, já toquei em lugares bonitos e outros bem sombrios. Fico com arrepios quando ouço o nome Satori. De certeza os melhores momentos a que assisti. Hip-hop, não havia karaoke, por lá passaram os melhores MCs de Solar.
Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. As a wheel addict, well, this was a must. I didn't have the opportunity to try this skate before, but that changed. So this is the Wizard frame, and I'm going to be talking about the Wizard frame with a Seba boot, and in this case with Seba wheels. My friend Basti lives in Germany. We were road tripping for a few days and I got to try these. These are the NR100. I've been wanting to try them for quite a while, but like I just said, I didn't have the opportunity. So since he had them, I got to try them. I didn't really skate them outside. I didn't really skate them like streets, but I got to skate them in the park, which, not that I skate park the whole time, but the reason why I wanted to try the skates would be mainly to try slides and just cruising around. So I guess I got the real feel of it. What can I say about this skate? First, if I speak about the boot, I've never tried this boot before. I can tell you that it was a little bit bigger than my size. It was a size European 44 and I'm usually European 43. It felt like the heel is a little bit wider than a 44 would be in a power slide skate. So I feel like I have a little bit more space in the heel. And it also feels like it's longer than a power slide skate. I don't know how other carbon companies do their skates. So compared to a USD or to a power slide carbon boot, it feels a little bit wider. It also feels a little bit longer as a 44. Support wise, it feels really good. You don't really need to tighten that much. And comfort wise, yes, it's comfortable. This is the SX boot. The tongue is a little bit too thick in my opinion. So probably that's one of the reasons why people have been skating these with the Intuition liners, which will make the skate a lot stiffer. But I did not try them with the Intuition liner. Now, I can't really say a lot about the boot because I was also trying a frame. So going straight to the frame, this is the newest version, which is kind of like a darkish color. It's not that shiny aluminum look that you used to see on the Wizard frame. It's the newest version. And it's, when you look at it, it's appealing. It's just like flat lines, minimalistic, there's just screws and that's it. And now these ones have the logo, the ones before had no logo. But what's different, it's when you skate on them. The first time you skate them, you don't really feel that natural rocker that you heard about before. You don't feel it that crazy. What you really feel when you first try them is that you're gonna fall backwards. There's a reason for it, obviously, which is when you lean backwards, because of the rock ring, when you lean backwards, you go more on the last two wheels, and that makes you feel weird just because you're not used to it. Obviously, once you get used to it, it ends up working amazingly. And yesterday, when just like I told you, as I wanted to try them, like for slides, then it felt really good. But at the same time, this is not a skate I would use for downhill, mainly because I would feel there wouldn't be, obviously, four wheels at the same time touching the ground. So yes, it's a little bit more stable than a three-wheel skate, but it's at the same time super responsive. But I guess that's why people is using them too. Stiff a lot. When you push on this skate, you actually feel like you're getting the push out of the skate. Obviously, you have a carbon boot, there's no sole plate, it's just 7000 series aluminum. Correct me if I'm saying wrong, which I probably am. Straight to carbon, straight to your foot. In this case, Basti even has like a super Fit Insole, so there's no power being lost when you push with this skate. The wheels, the Seba wheels, well, I'm used to the undercover wheels. These are a little bit softer, at least in number. These are 84s. I didn't really felt them like softer than 88s, but they did work great. I didn't try them with new wheels, and that would be a different story. Again, when you try to slide with new wheels, it's completely different. But these wheels wouldn't give me that sound that you usually like to listen on slides, but at the same time, I'm not the biggest fan about that noise. I like the slide, I don't need that noise. And I guess that's it. I don't know what bearings Basti is using. What bearings are you using here?
The stock ones that came with the setup.
I know that a lot of people use the Seba Storm bearings. The Storm are supposed to be the rust-proof bearings from Seba. I do not know. Basti said that might be the titanium. It's just the one that came stock, it doesn't really know. So if someone knows, maybe write it in the comments. Now, frame, amazing. I would also be curious to try the other one. I don't know the name of it, the 5-wheelers. That would be cool. I know that it's going to be probably a little bit lower if it's the 90s. I thought at first that it was going to be a lot longer, but maybe because it's a 44 skate, it doesn't really feel that long. I have some skates that feel like a lot longer and they are 3-wheel skates, so good. Easy to maneuver, easy to cruise around, you can have fun in the park. It's not a skate for grinds, in my opinion, but it's fun. What else? What else can I say about these skates? I don't think I can say a lot more about these skates. I would love to try them for a longer period of time, but that's about to happen because I might try a pair of Wizards for a longer period of time. I don't think I would use this boot. I don't think that's the boot for me. I would rather use it like on the sways, the USD sways, just like I used my Trimax. I think it's supportive enough and I can use a different liner. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little review or my opinion about the Wizard frame, which a lot of people have been asking me for. And if you did, well, let me know. Drop me a comment. If you didn't like it, you can also drop me a comment. Other than that, what can I tell you? If you want to see what I'm going to review next, which is going to be quite a few things because I'm in Europe and I have access to a lot more products, subscribe to the channel, click on that bell button and you'll get notifications every time that I upload something. And other than that, just like I always say, just don't forget why we all started skating, because it's fun.